I'm 15 and I've made over $6,000 by selling a product to my audience on this exact YouTube channel. And if you give this video your full attention and stay focused until the end, I guarantee you will be able to copy what I have done. I'm not like anyone else on YouTube and I'm serious about getting you actual results. And so right now, put this video on full screen and find somewhere you can make your notes because I'm about to change your life. My name is Sam Ellison, and with the 3 points I'm going to teach you in this video, you will know exactly what being an educational YouTuber is and how you can make a fuck ton of money while also having a genuinely positive impact on the world by being an educational YouTuber. In around the first half of 2023, I was looking for something that I could grind on and that could make me money, some sort of online hustle, some sort of online business that I could do, that I could put the work in, that I could wake up at 5 a.m. and work on, that could then make me money. But I didn't want to do something conventional, like a conventional business model, like dropshipping or SMMA or affiliate marketing or anything like that, because I just felt, and you probably relate to me in this too, I just felt like they had no actual like impact on the world. It's like, I didn't want to go down the normal school system of getting a career, 9-to-5 job, and you probably don't want that either. But I didn't want to go down the normal like Andrew Tate Dubai route of making money with SMMA or all those like random business models and stuff. I wanted to like actually have a positive impact on the world. I wanted to genuinely do something with my life, but I also wanted to make that money for myself. And I tried doing loads and loads of different things, and you probably did the same too. I had this like it was like this faceless AI YouTube channel where it was like a storytelling YouTube channel, like telling like true crime stories and stuff. And I get ChatGPT to write the scripts, and I get like an AI voice to talk over it and everything. And that didn't go very well. And then I also did like video editing. I tried to get into video editing for like other people, and I made a little bit of money with that, but I never really enjoyed any of it. And I was still just looking for this thing that I could do, which I would just like really enjoy working on, that I felt was actually right for me. But then I had the idea to start making talking head videos where I just set up a camera, or my phone camera it was originally, and I would just talk, and I would talk about self-improvement, because at the time I'd been on self-improvement for around about 6 months. This was in about summer of 2023, and I got into self-improvement at like the end of 2022. So I've been on self-improvement for about 6 months, and I just went out into the woods. I ran out into the woods, and I just set my camera up on this tree with a dodgy camera angle. Like it looked like really, really bad quality and everything. And I just kind of stood there and just like talked about, yeah guys, you gotta go to the gym. Yeah guys, you gotta meditate. And I'm kind of making fun of my past self here, but it was really, really good. And I really, really loved doing videos like this, because over those past 6 months when I'd been on self-improvement, when I've been putting like loads and loads of effort into trying to get consistent with all the self-improvement habits, and I mean, you probably did the same when you got into self-improvement, it was now this new thing where I could teach other guys to get onto this beautiful path that I got onto. Because I mean, for both of us, self-improvement, like the conventional self-improvement, has completely changed our lives, or it did, at least when we got onto it. And so in the way that it changed my life, I was teaching that to other people and getting other people onto self-improvement, getting other guys my age onto this beautiful path of improving yourself, of not just going down like the normal route of degeneracy and video games and all of that. And I really, really loved it. And there really wasn't any intent of making money with it when I just started, because I just started making these videos, talking to the camera while in the woods or out in the fields. And I just loved it. I genuinely just loved it because I was helping people. I was seeing the comments I was getting off people, and I ended up starting up a Discord community for everyone who wanted to join. They could join and like message me and message each other in this Discord community, and we ended up building like a really, really beautiful community. It was so, so good. Like all of us on self-improvement together, all of us improving together in whatever aspects. You had some sort of problem, you asked for accountability, and someone else gave you that accountability. You had some sort of problem, you asked how can I solve this problem? Someone else will come in and help you, and then you go and help them. And it was just this like really beautiful community that I had built together, and I became the leader of this because I brought everyone together. I became the leader of this. I became the teacher inside the community, and it was just something completely like new to me. But I absolutely loved it because I was actually like doing something with my life now. Obviously, like getting onto self-improvement, doing all this and everything, like you are doing something with your life by doing that. But once I actually started impacting other people and having that, like changing other people's lives and actually having an impact on the world, it was just so, so beautiful. It was like I was actually truly achieving something with my life. And I was now a leader too. I had people looking up to me to give them advice on self-improvement. And I was only this kid who had been on self-improvement for like 6 months, a year. I still wasn't very good at all the stuff myself. I was still like pretty inconsistent in basically everything, but I could just still like teach everyone who was like a step behind me. And it was just this beautiful, beautiful thing where I was helping so many people and I was getting so much like praise for it back. And it was just so, so beautiful. And I was just thinking, like, imagine I could make money from this. It's like you probably have some sort of sport or hobby or maybe the gym or something like that, which you do and you love doing, and you're just thinking like, shit, man, I wish I could do this full time. Like, it would be epic if I could do this full time. And that's exactly how I felt about doing YouTube at the time. I was like, oh, man, I wish this could actually be my job. It'd be so epic if this could be my job. And then I had a realization that completely changed my life. A realization that would go on to completely lead me on an entirely new path that would make me a load of money, that would completely change my life forever. And you probably already can guess what this realization was. I realized that I can make money from doing YouTube like this. And what I realized I could do is simply just make the YouTube videos like I was, where I'd give people advice on self-improvement, help other guys who maybe aren't as disciplined as me in self-improvement. And I'd just give them a bit of advice and help them improve their lives and build up a following with the YouTube channel like that. And then what I'd do, I'd go away and I'd create some sort of paid product, some sort of course or coaching offer or something like that. And then I'd get a link to this where people could pay me to buy this product from me, whether it be coaching where I'd like go on calls with them, or whether it be like a video course which encapsulates like all the information I know. And I'd get this link for it, and you just put it, and I just put it in my description, yeah. And then I tell people during the video, like literally in the middle of the video, I'd just say, hey, and also I've got this paid product, I've got this coaching, I've got this course, and you can go and buy it. There's a link in the description. I'll really help you over there. Yeah. And I'll just say that in the video. And then the guys who are watching my videos who are getting help from me, they would hear me say that in the video and they'd be like, oh, okay. And they'd go click on the link and they'd have a look at it and they'd realize they can afford it and they'd realize that it can actually really help them. And so they'd buy it. And what would end up happening is they pay me money. And so I get money and I start making money online while I'm also helping them to improve their own lives. And that is exactly what I did. I started selling coaching. And so I did the YouTube videos. Obviously, I was helping people to improve their lives with self-improvement, building up a following, getting views in that way. And then during the video, I'll just say, hey, I've got a link to go and buy my coaching in the description. And then people would see me, they would see the videos and they would get advice from the videos and they'd be like, okay, this guy's actually really helping me. I really like this guy. Yeah. And then they would hear me say, oh, there's a link in the description where you could go get coaching with me. And they'd be like, oh, okay, I can get coaching with him. I can invest my own money into improving my life even more. And so they go and click on the link and they go and buy. And then when they buy, we'd go on like a call together and I'd give them my number and we'd text each other and everything. And I'd just help them to get more consistent in self-improvement and everything and to just start improving their lives. And it was just such a beautiful thing because I was getting paid to help them improve their life. So they were getting their life changed and I was getting money back from it. And it was just this beautiful thing. And over time, that kind of changed from teaching people self-improvement to teaching other guys how to be an educational YouTuber, exactly how I'm doing now. And that's exactly what made me over $6,000. And it completely changed my life because now that I'm making money, I don't have to worry about money at all. I've got like a level of financial freedom, especially for just being 15. Like me and you, we're still in school, we're both young. Like just having a couple $100 a month for $1,000 a month, it completely changes your life in ways you wouldn't even realize, because you'll just be able to like anything on Amazon, any like random subscriptions you want, you can just get them without worrying. You can buy new stuff. Like I bought this new camera just because I really like cameras and stuff. And you can have that level of financial freedom. And furthermore, it makes your parents and people at school and people around you actually start to like take you seriously and actually start to respect you in this and actually start to see you as a young man who's actually doing something with his life rather than just like a little kid that's kind of like fumbling through life trying to get on with school. And it made me more attractive to girls and made it so much easier to talk to girls because now I just have like so much confidence in myself. And most importantly, it gave me something that I can grind on. It gave me something it gives me a reason to wake up early. It makes me want to wake up early at 5 a.m. Like every single morning now, I wake up at like 3:30 a.m. to work on doing these videos, to work on this mission I have of teaching you how to be an educational YouTuber. And it gets me up early. It makes me want to wake up early. When I wake up at 3:30 a.m. and my alarm's going off and it's dark outside and it feels so hard to get up and a thought goes through my head about helping guys just like you, yeah, it gets me up so easily and it gives me a reason to want to work hard, and it makes hard work not even feel like work anymore. It makes work genuinely feel fun because I just love doing this so much. And so if you are like me, because there really is not many guys like us, and you want to make a fuck ton of money online and you want to escape the school system, but you don't want to do it by doing some like scammy sort of online business like drop shipping or one of those kind of stuff where you're not actually having a positive impact on the world, and you want to make a fuck ton of money and you genuinely want to have a positive impact on the world and you want to change people's lives and you genuinely want to do do something with your life and fulfill your potential, then becoming an educational YouTuber is what you must do. So here's how to become an educational YouTuber. And so what you're going to do, as I've mentioned previously, is simply just make videos on YouTube in whatever topic, in whatever niche, in whatever discipline you have progressed in. And you might be thinking, oh yeah, but I'm not very good at anything. There's nothing I've really got like super credible in. There's nothing I'm the best at. You don't need to be the best at anything. You don't need to be like a professor level of like, of skill, of knowledge in something. It's actually better if you're not actually that good, because then you're more relatable to people. And so we can use like the gym as an example, or we can use religion or like social skills, yeah, as examples. Let's say, let's use social skills. Let's say you've just kind of got a bit better at speaking to people. You're no longer, you fix your social anxiety, and you can now kind of freely speak to people. Like when you go into a shop and you're talking to the shopkeeper, you're not like anxious talking to the shopkeeper. You're more confident now just like joining a conversation with people at school. You're now more confident to just like ask someone for directions. I mean, you're probably never asking for people directions, but if you had to ask for like directions, then you'd probably be pretty confident just to like go up to someone and ask them. Let's say you've made that progress and you've gone from someone who's socially anxious to just being a normal human who can talk to people. Obviously, you're not like incredibly social. You're not like I don't know the word for it. You're not like a social butterfly yet. But you've made some progress from like fixing your social anxiety up to become just like a normal social person. And so because you've made that progress, you can see that person, you can see someone else who has social anxiety and you can help them because you've just fixed that problem. Like, let's say there's someone else who has social anxiety. Because you've just fixed that problem, aren't you the best person to help them to do that, because you have just done it and you know exactly what it's like and you relate to them the most? Compared to that to like I don't know, like a sociology professor or some shit like that, I don't know. But that professor isn't gonna really be able to help this person who has social anxiety, because it's just like, even though they have like the most knowledge on it, it's not the most like practical knowledge because they don't relate enough to this person who has social anxiety, if you get what I mean. And so if you've just like improved yourself in one area fairly recently in the past few months, like you've made a load of progress in the gym, or you've got closer to your God in your religion, and you've made that progress, and you're still not at like the top level, but you're just better than what you were before. You can now help people who are still at your current level because you are so relatable to them. I was literally just some like little kid in the middle of the fields who had been on self-improvement for 6 months when people started listening to me. Okay, you can do this too. And what you do in these videos is you can just get your phone out, yeah, you can go on your camera app and you can click record, and then you can just talk for a couple minutes about your story, about who you are, about what you've done in your topic, how you've made progress. You can tell your own stories, and then you can also give advice and give lessons that you've learned. And maybe there was this like specific problem, like in the gym, maybe there was some problem that you're like too tall, and so like, I don't know, your muscles will spread out because you're so tall. That's like a really specific thing, but you could make a video on that exact specific thing, and there's going to be guys who are tall and skinny who want to become tall and muscular, yeah, and you can help them to go from tall and skinny to tall and muscular, because obviously like having a different height is going to affect like how your physique works and everything. And so just imagine your younger self from like a year or two ago when you were still like really struggling in this thing you were going to help people with, and how hard it was for you, and how hard all these pains you had, everything you were trying to do that you couldn't do, all these problems you had. There are so many guys out there right now who are just like your past self. So your past self, there are so many guys right now in the present moment, in the current world, who are exactly like your past self, yeah. And just think, who could possibly help these guys? These guys who are struggling so hard, just like you did. Who could possibly help them? Who has got past where they are? Who has made the progress and improved off where they are? Who has got past that level and has learned the lessons needed to progress from where they are? Who could possibly have that knowledge and have that progression in order to teach these guys who are still struggling at the level that you were a couple of years ago? Who could it possibly be that could change their life? When they watch, they are like, yes, this guy is actually changing my life. Yes, I love this guy. Who could it possibly be? Who? It's you, isn't it? It's you that can help them. It's you that can change their life. Because there are so many guys out there right now who are just like your past self, who are just like you from a couple of years ago. And you can help them in whatever like topic you've chosen to help them in. And so what you do in these YouTube videos, you just talk about your lessons. You just literally just go on your camera app and you talk about lessons you've learned, and you talk about how you've progressed and everything in what you're doing. And you give them lessons on whatever like specific problems or pains they have. So let's say you're doing it about the gym. You could teach them like, maybe, I don't know, maybe your parents didn't let you eat as much, and so you couldn't bulk as well, yeah. Maybe you literally just make a video titled how to bulk when your parents don't let you eat enough. Yeah, and then you just talk about how you solve your problem. Oh yeah, maybe you solve your problem by getting a part-time job and then buying your own food and everything, and that's how you solve that problem. And so you just go on the video and you say, oh yeah, I struggled with this so hard, and I know it's so hard, and I was just like you. But then I started doing this thing, I got a job and I started buying my own food. And then I ended up being able to bulk so much more and I gained so much more weight. And you can just make a video like that. You can just talk to people like that. And it's just this, you can help people just simply like that with your own lessons. And then people see these videos, people just like your younger self, they see these videos and they're like, oh shit, this guy's actually knows what he's talking about. This guy's progressed past what I am. This guy's trying to help me with his free YouTube videos. And so they watch your YouTube videos and you build up a community, you build up a following around your videos, and you see the same guys on every video, the same, you'll get this. You'll get the same like 10, 15 guys maybe commenting on every single video, just saying, thank you for making this video. I was struggling with this problem. I was struggling with like eating more. My parents don't let me eat more, but this video has gave me new ideas and it's gave me new hope to solve these problems, and it's going to make me solve these problems. And you help people, you change people's lives in this way, and you build up this following, you build up this community. And then what you do, you go away and you create a course. Yeah, you create some sort of paid product. We use a course for this example, and you create this course and you put absolutely everything into it, all of your knowledge, absolutely everything you could possibly think of, all the possible problems and struggles and absolutely everything, okay, that they could be struggling with, that you used to struggle with. You just go and, and you just make a short little video about each of them, and you bring it into a course, and you basically just solve all their problems with this course. And then you create a link for this course where people can go buy it and everything, and we'll get onto that another time. And you put this link in your description, and then in the video, you literally just go and say, in the middle of the video, whenever, you just go, and also, I've got a course which you can go buy. There's a link in the description for it, and I'll teach you absolutely everything you need to know in order to improve in whatever you're helping with them, in order to improve your bulking, in order to improve your social skills, and to get rid of your social anxiety. And people will buy. It's honestly so surprising how easy it is to get people to buy, because people will just they will just see your video. You will help them in the video. They'll think, oh shit, this guy's actually really useful. He's making some pretty useful videos. I like this guy. And then they'll hear you say that. And then maybe after watching you for a couple of weeks or whatever, they'll finally decide, actually, you know what? I've got the money to buy his course. And I know that he's already helped me so much. And so I just want to give back. I don't just want to give back to him, but I also want to get something back for myself. And so they'll buy your course like that. And it's so surprising how easy it is to get sales. You might be thinking, yeah, but my videos are going to get like 5 views and no one's going to really care about me, and no one's going to listen to me. No one's going to listen to what I've got to say. Trust me, people will listen to what you've got to say, because there are people who aren't as advanced in what you are going to be teaching. Okay. People just like your younger self, and they will listen to you. They will listen to you no matter what, and they'll hear that you're selling something that will help them improve more, and they've got the money for it, and so they will go buy it. And it just ends up being this beautiful thing where you're changing other guys' lives, and you're getting money back for it, and you're also loving doing the work, because that's a whole nother point. But you will absolutely love doing this work, because you'll feel like you've got a true mission, like you're actually trying to change the world with it. And it just ends up being this beautiful, beautiful thing. This is why being an educational YouTuber is just so beautiful. And people will listen to you. Please listen to me when I say this. People will. I mean, you're listening to me right now. You're however long, 20 minutes into a video maybe, and you're still listening to me, okay? And I'm literally a 15-year-old still in school who just made a bit of money online, and you're still listening to me just because I've made more progress than you in this. I was literally a little kid in the middle of a field sitting against a tree, okay, talking about self-improvement after being on self-improvement for 6 months, and people still listen to me then. And I just want to make the point clear that this is a really, really beautiful path that you're going to go down, because I mean, you probably feel some sort of deep subconscious pull to doing this. It's you're genuinely excited for doing this now. I felt the exact same way when I was starting doing YouTube, and it just ends up being this beautiful, beautiful thing where you're helping people and getting money back for yourself. And it really has changed my life, not in just the money sense of it, but it's turned me into a new person. It's gave me new confidence. It's made me become a leader. It's I'm not scared to speak in front of people now, because I'm used to speaking on camera and everything. It's made me better at talking. It's made me obviously better at monologuing and just talking by myself to explain a point. And These are all skills that will help you in like every aspect of life too. And honestly, I think the most important one is just the self-image boost you get from it. Once you see yourself as someone who's actually doing something with his life and someone who's actually different and who's actually achieving his goals, then you just start to see yourself differently. And that makes everything else so easy because you see yourself, and this will sound so horrible, but you'll see yourself above everyone else, like everyone else in your school, you'll see yourself above them. And that will help you to get even further ahead and to make even more progress and to start loving your life even more. And I mean, it's just such a beautiful thing going down this path. It's like you probably, and I felt this way too, you've probably always felt that you're like destined for something greater. I've always felt like I'm destined for something greater than myself. I've always felt like I'm destined to truly do something great. And I know you probably feel the same way too. And doing this, making these videos like this is just kind of like the start of that, because you're starting to have a genuine impact on the world. You're starting to make money for yourself. You're starting to turn yourself into someone. It's given me direction in life. It's given me something to genuinely grind on. It's given me a reason to wake up early at 3:30 a.m. every morning. Obviously that's fairly extreme, but if you were to be waking up at 5 a.m. every morning, this mission to help people and to make money for yourself, it's genuinely that exciting that you will wake up at 5 a.m. Even if you're like sleep deprived and everything, it will still get you up because you just want to do it so much, and then you'll sit down to work on your laptop or your phone or your computer or whatever, and you'll just get so much done and it'll just come to you so easily. It'll almost just like flow out of you because you'll have this mission, you'll have this grind done. It's just this, it's so much better. Being an educational YouTuber and helping people in this way is literally the best thing you can possibly, it's the best like business model. There's absolutely nothing else better than this. Becoming an educational YouTuber changed my life. And I know that it's going to change yours too. I've made a course which covers absolutely everything you need to know on how to be an educational YouTuber, on how to make a fuck ton of money by doing this, on how to genuinely impact other people's lives and how to change other people's lives and how to become this leader and how to just change your life with this. Absolutely everything you need to know. It's exactly what got me from $0 to $6,000 with this. And I put absolutely everything into what is the best, most perfect course that will get you results. And the link for that is in the description. I'm so genuinely confident that this is going to change your life. So the link is there. You can go have a look at it there. Go and scroll down and click the link right now. And so to get you started with being an educational YouTuber, because you know you need to do this, you need to take action right now. Yes, right now. You need to do this right now. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but you just got to commit to yourself in your mind. Just say this to yourself in your mind. Genuinely say this to yourself in your mind, or say it out loud if you've got balls enough to do that. Yeah, and just say, I'm going to commit to this. Whatever he tells me to do, I'm going to commit to it. It's not like some like a big thing, okay? It's really easy, yeah? And you're going to do this right now, like right now to commit to this, because you know you need to do this. You know you need to start, okay? And the best way to start is to start right now, okay? Do not wait for absolutely anything. Do not wait until school finishes and summer starts. Do not wait for your parents to leave home and so you're home alone or whatever. Just do this right now, okay? You're going to commit to this right now, okay? Commit? Have you said you're going to commit? All right, nice. What you're going to do right now is just simply record your first video. Yeah, you're going to go on YouTube, you're going to create a new channel, and you go on your camera, and you're going to simply open it up, and you thought, oh yeah, but I don't know what to make a video about. Okay, you don't know what your topic is or whatever. Just think of one thing, okay? Literally one thing. You can change this, by the way. I've changed from like self-improvement to like, obviously like making money online entrepreneurship. I've done like raw, authentic, unedited videos where I just be walking around with the camera. I've done like vlogs, and like short films and all sorts of stuff on my channel. Okay, you can change what you're going to do. Yeah, what you do now doesn't dead set in what you have to do forever. Okay, so just single thing you could talk about. Your journey in life, just your like life story. Yeah, you can just do that. And you can just go on your camera right now, your front camera or your back camera, whatever you want. And you can just talk. You can just talk about what you're doing, okay? And your story, and you can give some lessons and some advice you've learned, and maybe you can talk about something you used to struggle with that you fix now, and then tell the other people how they can improve their own life. And then just put a title on it. The title doesn't really matter. The description don't matter, and the tags don't matter. None of that stuff just matters. The only thing that matters is that you're going to upload a video right now. And so what I want you to do is to literally just pause this video and do that right now, because your brain is probably coming up with some excuses right now, saying, oh yeah, I can't do this because of this reason or that reason or whatever. Ignore that, because that's the old version of you, who doesn't want you to become successful, who wants you to stay in just switching from business model to business model, okay? Not really achieving anything. But this new version of you, who knows that you must become an educational YouTuber, this new version of you is just kind of like pushing you on. This new version of you is what is wanting you to do this. And so give in to this new version of you and become the new version of you and make your first video right now, because I bet you there's guys that aren't even hearing what I'm saying right now because they've already clicked off to go and make their own video, okay? And so take action right now, because if you do this right now and you don't wait, it will change your life. Being an educational YouTuber will change your life. The link to my course is in the description. Go and click that right now.